A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone. A true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Baylor's offense will go to work first. And now for the first time in this one, Mekhi Danzy. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And that last completion left a mark. 3rd and even longer coming up. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
And this is an offense that talked about really wanting to take that taste out of their mouth from a week ago.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a 1st down. That's how you do it.
The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the delay, it's Hawkins. Makes his man miss. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Hawkins. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Caught on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants toss to go up top on second down. Snags it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looks so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Second down, gonna throw it. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Anderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Across the 25, he's got room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man on the RPO.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Powers inside. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Parker.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the counter play. Defense all over him.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play?
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Jackson gonna throw it. Rush is on. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back to pass on second down. Throwing right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Drops back on first down. Left side is Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Got him on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And how about this drive? Like this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can the D deny them on second? Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can cut.
Snags it, and he's open. Powers through. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Long way to go on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got his man on the right. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they must take care of the football. He's got him this time. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Morris. They put the brakes on him.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And the RPO got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Look out! Keeps the play going. Turns it loose. He's got it on the outside. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his target. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Second down to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bohannon. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And it's a sack.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Terrapins coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves, at the very least, of a 500 regular season. And now back to your game in Waco. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Well, guys, the Hogs head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak. But right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum. And he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. On the move. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Delayed give. It's Hawkins.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Straight ahead, it's Parker. Can't get him to the ground. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play fake. Extending the play. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Jackson gonna throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And this one is perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. Fires immediately. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it upfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. They're all over him. Buried before he could blink.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bears! And the pummeling has started. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Sweet cut there. Shakes off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from... down and sets them up beautifully here. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Searching for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with the back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Hauls it in. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Taken in by Smith on the right side. They are in no mood to... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rid of it on the RPO. There he goes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Big guy smells it, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Bears! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. That's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop him.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Castro. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Jackson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Rushes on. Takes the easy completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff for Parker. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Going to try to get it himself. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and